guys, it's Ronnie, and I'm going to do one of my, can I call it famous? I doubt it, but one of my famous come home from work, throw on a camera, and show you how I'm making dinner kind of videos. Ryan is downstairs playing Kick and Dribble with Daddy, which is our own made-up game. I'll explain it to you another time, but it's very fun. So I'm flying solo on this one, but because I'm trying to do too many things at once. And one of those things is I have another camera set up over here. I'm not going to try to do dual camera shots, but I'm afraid to switch camera without knowing that it works right and how much time I have on it and this kind of thing. So I'll show it to you really fast. This is really cool. Let's see if we can do this. Check it out. It's my new camera. How cool is that? So it's, I'm going to talk a little bit to that camera, and I might actually try to edit this in. I don't know. I'm totally winging this, as always, so you guys are going to have to bear with me. But let me tell you about dinner. And while I do that, I'm going to actually get started on dinner. So what I have here is one of those 90-minute brown rice instant things. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, they're gross. I really like them. They save so much time. You can get store-brand ones that are really cheap. These were on sale. You literally just have to slice the top open a little bit so that the steam gets out. And 90 seconds, you have brown rice. I mean, how can you can't beat that, okay? So 90 seconds, it's great. With this rice, I'm going to make some fish. And I thought, at first I was just going to do the whole meal. What am I trying to say? Oh, at first I was just going to show you how to make a really quick fried rice dish. And then I decided, oh, I'll just do the whole meal with you guys because it's so quickly. So what I have here... and I'm going to try it over here too. Ready? What I have here is some salmon fillets and tilapia fillets, and I literally just sprinkled a little bit of soy sauce, onion powder, and ground ginger on them. And I'm just going to, my oven is preheated to 425, so I'm going to put these in right now. They're going to take about 10 minutes, if that. They're so thin, okay? So I preheated that when I first came home from work. And then I have a skillet here, which I'm going to turn up, medium high. And I'm going to spray that with nonstick cooking spray. I'm going to let that warm up. Then I'm going to do some broccoli, one of my famous frozen vegetable nights here. And put frozen broccoli in a bowl that I'm going to put in the microwave once that's done. We eat a lot of broccoli. We really do. All right. Alright, so that's going to go when that's done. And the idea here is to make seriously the quickest fried rice that you have ever had. And it's pretty good. It's nice. I've been doing this for actually a couple weeks now. I've been mixing in leftovers. I've been making it a meal. Alright, so my rice is done. And I'm going to put my broccoli in its place. I don't know, I'm going to do 4 minutes because 3 minutes it's still frozen. And it's just, I know that's how long it's going to take. And then I'm going to open my brown rice packet, carefully not to get burned. And I'm going to actually add this to my skillet as is. Now, I realize this is not official fried rice. You know, I'm sure there's some fried rice guru out there that's going to be like, oh, you need, scrambled egg and all this. But it's like fried rice-ish. And my family likes it, and it's great, and it's brown rice, and it's healthy meal, home cooked, whatever. So to that, I'm going to add some low sodium soy sauce. I don't know, about 2 tablespoons, I guess. I kind of just sprinkle it on. Maybe a tablespoon. I don't know. I do it by eye. I should measure for you guys. But the secret here is, I'm going to try it with this camera. Ready? The secret is my ginger. So this is actually, can you see this? I bought a ginger root at the grocery store. You know you've seen them and you're scared to try them. You know it. I was for years. And then I finally took the leap and I bought one of those ginger roots. And I came home and I cut it in little pieces like this. And I stuck it in a little Ziploc bag like this. And I put it in my freezer. Because there's no way, I don't even know what to do with the ginger, right? But this makes it super easy to do a rice dish like this. So with this kind of frying up, I can smell I'm actually going to lower my heat a little bit. I'm gonna simply grate it, right? Grate the whole little inch of ginger right into the rice. Just like this. And it's super easy because it's frozen. So they take really long. You're gonna have to watch me just go like this for like 3 minutes. It doesn't really take that long. Depends on how fast I can do it. You don't have to do the whole inch. The inch, you can really, really smell it. Just the freezing of it makes it really easy to grate. If you have fresh ginger, you could of course just mince it up and add it in. That would be great. But this way, I keep the ginger in my freezer and then I can use it whenever I want. All right, so a lot of it gets stuck underneath. I think for time purposes, I'm just gonna, ooh, I almost got my finger. Oh, that was pretty close. All right, it's actually almost done. This is all I have left. It's good enough for us. All right, so I'm gonna just kind of mix that grated ginger into the rice. And that's really all you're flavoring is the soy sauce and the grated ginger. And to this, now your rice is really already cooked, right? There's nothing I need to hold on. Your rice is already cooked. You know, you're using the minute rice. Oh, I need a little bit more soy sauce. So maybe 2 tablespoons is about right. Alright, into this, I'm going to turn the heat back up since I was worried that it would take me long. I'm going to add some frozen peas. Okay, now, here's a point where you can add anything you like. Right? Look, I'm doing the double camera. I need guys back there telling me which one to look at. You could do anything you like. You could do broccoli. I'm going to do peas. I don't know, about well, I'm going to finish the bag. I keep a bag of frozen peas in the freezer all the time. You can add that scrambled, like you could have done the egg first if you wanted to, you could do that. Earlier this week, I had leftover chicken. I'm actually going to shut the heat off so I don't burn it. And the heat from the rice is just going to basically defrost the peas, which is going to be perfect. Actually, I probably shut it off prematurely. Do a couple minutes on. So, what was I saying? But I use leftover chicken, and you could do leftover chicken in there and almost make like a whole meal of it. You could do leftover pork chops, you could do shrimp, you could do whatever. But the base, super quick, really fast fried rice is just a container of that, minute rice. Of course, if you're making your own rice and freezing it, that would work too. Soy sauce, about an inch of grated ginger, and then whatever veggie protein you want to put in it. I'm going to keep mine just peas, because I know that the husband and the child will eat it that way. The peas are already warm. That's how fast it takes. Alright, so while I was doing that with you, let me check on my fish in the oven. What I have here, and I don't think I told you this. Oh, it's pretty much perfect. What I have here, I don't know how long it took, about 8 minutes, I think. I actually had 2 salmon fillets and 2 tilapia fillets. One, because the child just really doesn't like salmon. I just can't get him to eat it. I probably won't be able to get him to eat tilapia either. He just has a fish texture thing, I think. But the way I know it's done, it should just flake. Yeah. So the salmon kind of just flaked off. And it's just, let me try the top. I have to try the tilapia too, right? The husband doesn't mind a bite missing from his. It's perfect. All right, so the fish is done. And again, I just sprinkled with onion powder, a little ground ginger, a little soy sauce, just kind of match the flavors of like a, fried rice kind of dish. And then to that, I'm gonna burn my fingers off. I have our frozen broccoli, which doesn't really look like enough for us. We usually eat a little bit more than that. Run through child. All right, so I'm going to put this on a plate. Broccoli, fish, fried rice, and we're going to enjoy dinner as a family. And I hope that gives you some ideas for a quick rice side dish or even a meal. So until next week, guys, I will see you. I'm going to show this other camera what this looks like to just kind of see what it looks like. Oh, can I do this? Can you guys see me? I don't know, because I can't see myself on that camera. And so we'll see if this all works out. All right, so until next week.